Welcome to Sports on Sunrise. My name is Kelvin Owusu Ansah. Before we get into the latest in the world of sports, let's give thanks to the sponsors. Mega 6 Lotto 6 numbers can change your life. What would you do if you won 1 million Ghana cedis today? Just select from 49 numbers and you can win lots of exciting prizes. Don't forget to play before 5 p.m. every Monday to Saturday. *266# is the number to dial, or download the iOS and Android apps on mega6lotto.com to play. Mega 6 Lotto is approved and regulated by the National Lotteries Authority. Let's begin from the camps of Kumasi, Asante Kotoko, and their tactician Prosper Nateogum says he has been selecting players based on their performance at the training grounds and not by virtue of their big name reputation. According to him, most of the old or senior players are not getting selection for matches in the ongoing Ghana Premier League because of bad outings during their training schedules.
Players were brought in, Division 2 players were brought in. It's all about the coach thinking that those players can help. So if you are an old player and you never worked with the coach, or you have even worked with the coach, let me even say you never worked with the coach, and you know who the coach is and what the coach represents, and the coach comes and you think that you can be a politician within the club. I tell them most of you are politicians. I know, but I don't want to mind you. Players stay in Kotoko after 1-2 years, they turn into politicians. They use the media to fight for positions to play. But me as a coach, you will never get.
Prosper Nateogum, head coach for Asante Kotoko, he was speaking at a press conference held on Wednesday, November 8, ahead of the Porcupines trip to Summertex this weekend for match week 10 of the Ghana Premier League. Well, many of the fans have not been happy with the players being used in games. A lot of them questioning the quality of the players in the Asante Kotoko team. Ogum explains why their top targets couldn't be acquired during the transfer window, hence resorting to these players.
There were so many players in the Premier League that I wanted to go for. Kelvin Owusu. I don't want to, because it's a press, I don't want to mention names. And the list is there, and the IMC, they have it. The list is there. We chase all these players, even on the day of the close of registration. A whole lot of them. Those Premier League players are identified. They were all ready to come. Some, the clubs thought that they were also the bedrock to their performance. So if they should release them, it was going to affect them. So they were not going to release. Some even were at the verge of, they proposed money that we're ready to pay. And then they came back trying to tell us a different story. I don't know whether they were testing us to see whether we will not be able to pay. But we're ready to pay. So when these things were not feasible, then we had to look for alternatives. So, for instance, within the Premier League ones were the Premier League players we had. Now we have to go to the next tier, which is Division 1. Look for those that we think can help us. But then we have to be patient with them in terms of where they are coming to. And then from there, we have to go to the next level.
So Dr. Prosper Nateogum calling for patience from the Asante Kotoko fans that the players will come good. Now let's move on to an outstanding match in the Ghana Premier League that was played at the Hohoi Sports Stadium. Heart of Lions once again were held to a goalless stalemate by Accra Heart of Folk in their game on Wednesday. Well, let's have a quick listen to the head coach of the team, Fatau Salifu, after the game.
I think I must say I'm impressed with the performance of the boys, and I'm sure that we are still pursuing for our 3 points. So I'm impressed. A very young side, and of course, sometimes when you teach them 1 or 2 things and you see them doing it, of course, you just have to be impressed about it. So I think I must say I'm impressed. I'm impressed about some of the things they were able to do tactically to hold Hearts till the end of the 90 minutes. We created so many chances that I think that if we utilize it, then we should have been taking the 3 points today. But well, like I said, 3 points is better than 1 point is better than losing all the points.
1 point is better than losing all the points. Hearts of Folk head coach Martinez Koopman picks positives despite the draw against Heart of Lions.
I like the fighting spirit in my team because there are a lot of young players and they want to play football. But there is another thing there is very important, and it is fighting spirit. And we showed it again today. They don't want to lose. And that gives me a good confidence for the next games. So with all the talent we have and the fighting spirit, yeah, we will come. We will come.
All hearts for Coach Martinez Koopman, but there is another game coming up today. This afternoon at 3 p.m. Mediama SC hosting Swatraman at the Akun Park in an outstanding Ghana Premier League Match Day 5 fixture. Well, Nana Yao Amankwa is the assistant coach of Mediama Sporting Club.
But playing against Instructor-Mine in our home field, I think that it will bring a little bit pressure on us because of the state and the position and how Midyama has now people found themselves and see them. People see Midyama as a great team, very determined to play against Midyama. They prepare very well against Midyama. So coming out to this game, it will be a very difficult game, but I will still try as much as possible to win that game too.
So that is Nanaya Mankwa. Now, Instructor-Man will look forward to climbing the top of the Ghana Premier League table with a victory this afternoon. Head coach Max Oknedu says they are not in a rush to win the Ghana Premier League, but want to perform well in every game.
It all boils down to hard work. I mean, like I said, the principles are we play simple football, play quick, progressive football, and make sure we attack the opponent as their weakest areas. That is all. I mean, when you find out your opponent's weakness, that is where you build your strength so that you can make good use of those areas and see what happens. Oh, we need to just survive in the league. The club owner told us, I mean, for the first season, we need to survive, and that is what we are trying to do. From next season, then targets will be set and see how we can achieve them.
Well, targets will be set next season, according to Max Oknedu. They only want to keep themselves in the Ghana Premier League. Now, let's move to the Women's Champions League. And then on match day 2, the results of the games. Atletico FC from Abidjan had to lose 2-1 to the JKT Queens. And also in the other games, Sporting Club Casablanca were beaten 1-0 by South Africa's Mamelodi Sundowns. So for the third time in a row, where Sundowns ladies have qualified to the semi-finals. Well, they are hoping to claim the title this time around. Now, this afternoon, Ghana's Ampem Dako, after winning their first game in the CAF Women's Champions League, go to the field to battle AS Mandi of Mali. Let's have a quick listen to head coach for the team, Nana Adakwa, who says his team is ready for the game.
We are done with the first game. We are done for this. We are going to opportunity towards that game. We are not going to sit down and say we have won the first match, so we are going to sleep. We will keep on working hard so that we can win the next game. And say true, we want to be at the top of the group. Yeah. Oh, we watched them the other day. We play first game and they play the second game. We watch them, but we can't bring our arsenals for people to see, so we are going to hide it and bring it. We want to surprise them, so we are not coming out with our arsenals.
That is Nana Adakwa Joe, the head coach for Ampem Dako ladies. Later today, they will be playing in the second game against AS Mandi of Mali. Now, let's move on to the UEFA Champions League results of matches played yesterday. Real Sociedad from Spain defeated Benfica from Portugal 3-1. Italy's Napoli settled for a 1-0 draw against Union Berlin from Germany. While FC Copenhagen from Denmark defeated Manchester United 4-3. And Bayern Munich defeated Galatasaray by 2-1. Salzburg from Austria lost 1-0 to Internazionale from Italy, and Real Madrid defeated Sporting Braga from Portugal 3-0. Arsenal had a 2-0 victory over Spain. Sevilla and PSV Eindhoven had a 1-0 victory in the Netherlands over RC Lens from France. Well, now, the last time Manchester United lost 9 of their opening 17 matches of any football season in all competitions, they were relegated. Eric Ten Hag is adamant that fortunes will come again for this Manchester United team.
Yeah, it's clear. We are very disappointed because you play very good. I think we started the game so well. Best minutes of this season. We are winning the game, and I think the red card changes everything. And then we concede 2 goals before halftime, which should never have counted. First is offside, second a penalty, and that is in 4 games, 4 penalties against, and where I say 3 are very debatable.
Eric Ten Hag there. It wasn't just an easy game. For the first time that Copenhagen managed to get the lead in the game, they had to become victors. So in 1973 and 1974, Manchester United were relegated. They finished 21st place with just 32 points in their name. They lost their first 9 fixtures. Well, hopefully it doesn't turn out so. Now to Arsenal, and Mikel Arteta was pleased his team recovered from last weekend's defeat against Newcastle to defeat Sevilla.
I'm really pleased with the performance, obviously with the results as well. It puts us in a really good positions to continue our aim to qualify and if possible be first. And a big performance in Europe. I think the boys were excellent, really aggressive, really determined. We dominated the game in the area of the pitch that we wanted to, so big credit to them. Yes, I think the team played really well. And as you said, you need big performance in Europe to play the level that we played today. And you could tell how much it meant to the boys, to the crowd as well. So really pleased with the win.
Very pleased with the win, according to Mikel Arteta. Now, let's take a look at the teams that have qualified for the round of 16. FC Bayern Munich, International, Red Bull, Leipzig, and then there's Manchester City and also Real Madrid as well as Real Sociedad. So just 6 teams have managed to qualify now if you look at the teams that have qualified. So Bayern Munich, International, RB Leipzig, Manchester City, there's Real Madrid and then Real Sociedad in there. These are the teams that have qualified. Now their matches coming up in the UEFA Europa League. Ajax against Brighton, Sheriff Tiraspol against Servette, Slavia Prague from Czech against Roma, Union Saint-Gilloise from Belgium against Laks from Austria, Toulouse from France play against Liverpool, Karabakh from Azerbaijan against Bayer Leverkusen, Panathinaikos from Greece are travellers to Stade Rennais, Maccabi Haifa from Israel host Villarreal from Spain, Freiburg from Germany play against Baka Topola from Serbia, West Ham in England will see Olympiacos as their guests from Greece, Real Betis from Spain against Aris Limassol from Cyprus, Czech Republic, Sparta Prague will be visitors to Glasgow in Scotland, Atlanta in Italy play against Sturm from Austria, Poland Rakow will travel to Portugal to play against Sporting Club de Portugal, also known as Sporting Lisbon, and there is AK Athens from Greece against Olympique Marseille from France, BK Häcken from Sweden would have Molde FK from Norway as their guests. Jurgen Klopp has revealed that Virgil van Dijk has been ruled out with illness for Liverpool's game against Toulouse tonight.
Virgil is a little bit ill. It will not be a big thing, but we didn't want to have him in the plane if it was obvious. Maybe some others have it as well. I have it a little bit, so for me it's not a problem. That's why we left him at home. It should be absolutely all right for the weekend. And Ryan got a little nickel in the knee. Not major. He was running today already, but was no chance for this game. We hope there's a chance for Brentford, and he definitely will be back after international break, but that doesn't happen now for today, so that's why he's not here.
So that is from Jurgen Klopp, Liverpool without Virgil van Dijk. Now let's move on to the NBA. And Nikola Jokic scored 35 points as the Denver Nuggets defeated the Golden State Warriors 108 to 105 basket in a blockbuster showdown between the two NBA heavyweights on Wednesday. A pulsating clash featuring the last 2 NBA champions lived up to the billing, with the Western Conference rivals going toe-to-toe in a game that saw the league change hands 9 times. Steph Curry's 23 points led the scoring for the Warriors, the 2022 champions, who fell to a 6-3 after the loss. Elsewhere, Joel Embiid posted 27 points with 10 rebounds and 4 assists as the Philadelphia 76ers secured a 6th straight win of the season with a 106-103 baskets defeat to the Boston Celtics. Embiid received offensive support from Tyrese Maxey, who finished with 25 points from 11 of 27 shooting. Well, very impressive one in there. Now the victory leaves Philadelphia in first place in the Eastern Conference on 6-1, with the Milwaukee Bucks second at 5-2. Now, Kristaps Porzingis led Boston scoring with 29 points, while Derek White finished with 19 points and Jason Tatum with 16 points. Now, let's finish off with some arm wrestling news. And there's an arm wrestling justifier for the tall, short, slim, big boys and girls. Well, Helena Piampofu claims she's strong. This is an opportunity for you. It's happening on Saturday, 11th of November, 2023. The gym near Osikan on the Atta Mills High Street is the venue. Well, at 9 a.m. Helena Piampofu, you say you are strong? This is a great opportunity for men and women arm wrestling. Get ready for it. My name is Kelvin Owusu Ansah. Thanks to Mega 6 Lotto, 6 numbers can change your life. What would you do if you won 1 million Ghana cedis today with only 49 numbers to choose from? You can win lots of exciting prizes. Dial *266# or download the iOS and Android apps on mega6lotto.com to play. Mega 6 Lotto is approved and regulated by the National Lotteries Authority. Have a hugely terrific Thursday. Sunrise continues with the rest of the team.